think I'm on night shift, boys. Because right about now is when it starts to be even remotely tolerable outside. Oh, she was hot today. I had to just quit. I'm too fat, dumb, and old for hot like that. Okay. And then come January, we'll be whining because it's cold. And we're cousins. But I got my exhaust bits for the friggin' grumman. That's sort of the next thing that's kind of floating around in my clients. I want to get that sort of figured out. I'd like to poke it through the side. You know, it'll be on like a 45, so you have like an elongated hole. I'll have to like figure out how to cut that out without just chowdering it, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's the plan. I don't know if it'll work or not, because unless I spend like $2,000 at the exhaust shop to get it bent all nice and how you doing, it's just gonna be kind of on an angle under the frame and then kicking out on whatever angle it kicks out on. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll get this car and maybe we'll cut some pipe and do things. And then we'll cut pipe.
How's it going?
Not too bad.
Oh.
Dollars? Right on, perfect. Thank you very much. What's that?
There's a lot of good parts on it. And
right on.
Yeah, I don't have time for it.
No worries. Perfect. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh yeah, she's got no throttle. Oh, and of course, look at this. The guy that's waiting and parked in front of his driveway too. Sakes. Oh, a little more. She doesn't even have enough gumption to drive fully onto the trailer, boys. That's ridiculous. I gotta tow this thing like 1.5 feet. Just bringing some fuels, hey? That's gonna be an expensive friggin'. How you doing? Alright, probably. I apologize. I don't know. Might just be like a cam sensor or something. Change the cam sensor. Give her a little cleany poo. It might be a good van. It's got 200 and some thousand kilometers on it, but everything I drive's got 4 times that. So, I apologize. Holy fuck. She fires right up. Hardly knock and clangs or anything. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. She's running like a dream, basically, in layman's terms. basically like if we were talking about like layman's terms and stuff. Doesn't seem to mind reverse too bad, but oh, we got throttle now. Oh, whoa, what happened? We got throttle. I apologize. Shut the hood here quick. Okay. Oh yeah, there's all type of throttle now. I think he's running her a little alarm. I think that's what happened. Oh yeah, this thing runs good. It's got the friggin' stone goes into it. I could probably sell this to a guy for $3,500. You know what I mean? Just tell him no, it's good. And then he gives me $3,500, and then I just like have it off him, and then when he gets up the road, it's like, oh, I apologize, I can tow you to London. Hey? Oh, I didn't know, dude. I can tow you to London, bro. You know what I mean? I apologize. Man, this unit runs f***ing good. I should sell it. Yeah, that's the scene of movement, but that's all. Holy shit. So I'll have to just like bog a hole in it right there, and it'll just chooch out the side in front of the rear tire. It'll be awesome. There, and just cut the pipe, you know, stick out half inch, something. Oh dear. Well, my plants was getting a little bit frazzled. I was gonna cut the down shaft and dick around with that, but I think I'm just gonna cut this guy here and then give her a and then we'll friggin' see how that works. I think that's the best. This downpipe from Diesel Conversion Specialist is a little bit squizzy to be just chopping the end off. You know what I mean? So we'll try to avoid that if we can. Way easier to replace or Mickey Mouse around with that straight piece of pipe than it is that, I bet, probably. But anyways, we'll get that out of there and give her a little choppy poo and see if we can't get the ends to freaking stovepipe. Hey, I apologize. Well, I'm just trying to get my weld on, and yeah, my welding helmet stopped going dark. Normally you put it up to the light and then it go dark, no go dark. So I got speckle in my eyes. It doesn't come apart. There's no screws. There's no this. There's no that. But let me see if I can't get it apart anyway. So that's together pretty good, I think. Ooh! Don't hit it there. She's dick now. Great. Yup. We did her. Off to pig iron in the morning, I guess. Holy, that's pretty sharp. There's a piece of glass still in there, buddy. Don't just rake your finger on that. That's sharp. So that's cool. This like switch between 10 and 11 is just a totally made up thing. Yeah. That's a switch between 10 and 11. And it literally isn't hooked up to nothing. It's just an imaginary switch. So it's like, oh, I need to switch it to 11. Hey, isn't that dicked? Just a make-believe switch, boys. They got just this thing just filled with poop. So you can't even access any of the good bits. Got some Chasler wires over here. Couple wires in there, looks like. Oh, it works now, eh? So that's cool. So this be a friggin' Lincoln Ultra Shade Silver Plus. With the fake button on it. That's cool, eh? Just oh, look at this. Oh no! Call 911 Mixed Cigarette Boys right now. Well, we found out what's in it. I don't think I'll be able to get it back together though. Each side just had a little solder with the battery, and then there's like some friggin' components under this shit, but it just won't come off at all. But yeah, so decked. Pigger in tomorrow, I guess. Get a Nuda. Son of a bitch. That was my good one too. Idiot. Idiot. I got this one, but it never worked for a long time. I don't think Lincoln makes good shit, maybe. I think maybe that's the issue, I'm not sure. But yeah, that one hasn't worked for a long time since grade 9 welding. Well, it's not nearly as squelching hot out today. So we'll just drive old Rusty. Dirty old Rusty. My new one. Oh yeah, look at that. Friggin' new one. Let's see, we got a couple new Plastukes. Got a couple new Plastukes. Oh, and it's got a replaceable battery. Huh. Funny that. I wonder if the knobs on it are just like declaration. Eh? Right on, it's got a weld and a grind. So you probably like turn it down for torch cutting and stuff, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, let's try her out. I was thinking about that, like the effort that went into, instead of just not having that, they advertise it as, you know, variable geometry chooch, but there's nothing. This is a placebo. It's a placebo switch and stuff there, but yeah, this one no good. Lincoln Silver Plus, garbagey. Tested the batteries, 0 volts. Weird, eh? Weird that they would do that. And this thing too, I don't know what this is, but it's another just thing. It's got a couple holes in it. Chooch is on there. I don't know. Must be like the light sensitive directional chooch antler. I'm not 100%, but anyways, we can carry on where we left off last night. Kind of got to get this done because I got no vitya for tonight in accordance. Well, since I'm a professional hack welder, I should figure I should give you a little tippy poo on welding giant friggin' gaps in your custom's frig exhaust. Because if you just try to weld that, it's just gonna blow out and be dicked. But if I just go along the edge, and then it kind of just builds that edge up just a little bit, and then it's a lot easier to sort of just mash Marmaduke the weld in there. I'll try to show you what I mean. You just give her one of them, and now the edge is a little bit thicker, and you can just peanut butter it on there. You know, when you get down to here and it's an inch wide, you might have to give her a couple zaps, but up here should be able to stitch her together pretty good. Hey, I apologize. Just look onto that. Custom is book. Okay. If the inside doesn't look like a spider's living in there, you're not doing it right. Hey, I apologize. I'd like you to tell me another shop that does work like that. Eh? Customers book! Holy f***, I do good work. Well, I done give her the Inwood custom peony, boys. With all my fabrication, it's gone done wallered the end, right? So, boys, now I got a hunk of the 4-inch jammed in the end of her. Because that was my dolly, right? I was tippy-tapping her all the way around to get her round again, because it wasn't like at all round. I put it up under there and I wrestled it under there and I get it all in position and it won't go in, and I'm fucking struggling and I'm swearing and it just wouldn't, right? So then I realized that, you know, the hole ain't round no more, so we're trying to make it round a little bit. Kind of just marred it some terrible, but it'll be under the van. I mean, you'd have to be getting Suge Knighted something terrible to even sunt it, but yeah, I just gotta figure out a way to get that off there. I think I'm gonna just like weld a hunk of something on there and like make like a slide hammer, and I'm just kidding, it'll come right out. But yeah, that'd be awesome if it got jammed in there. And oh man, that's my Lux though. That's my friggin' Lux though, boys. You know what I mean? But my new helmet works. Yeah, it does. Kind of gives you a little flash though, with the sense, I don't know, I got adjusted to the full polarity, but it's still, maybe I got it the wrong way, I don't know. But anyways, dick around with this a little more, try to get this in there. Pretty sure I start fabricating downpipes for friggin' diesel conversion specialist Tuesday. And look at the color variation, boys. Holy shit. But yeah, that's factory, that's Inwood Custom, so we just won't look over there, and we'll just look like that, and it'll be alright. See, I was going to try to like pie cut this and change the Ackerman to that. Holy, it's like a stovepipe just chooching. But yeah, I decided not to tamper with the factory piece. It's not a factory piece, it's a conversion specialist downpipe that I just absolutely just mangled, but I mangled it way less than I was planning on doing it yesterday, because I just bent that end into accordance instead of, because like I would have had to do that to that, and then that would have sucked, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll just give this a little choochie poo. Hopefully that's still round. Hey, I apologize for that, because when I welded that, it wasn't round anymore. I had to beat the shit out of it. Ended up just flare McMarmaduke in the end, like a hobo's arsehole. But yeah, that should, with any luck, jam on there. I just gotta wait till that cools down, and then we can fasten it to the turbski, and then it's not friggin' rotating all over the place like a goof, and it'll be awesome. But yeah, I'll have a cigarette while that cools down, and then different things. I've got a couple of phone calls to make too. You're happy about that? Alright, well, you know, all I can think about is panhandlers. Well, I forgot about the wastegate on this here turbski. So I just drilled a hole in a little piece of metal, a couple holes, bolted it on the turbski. Got a little springy poo. It'll probably lose all its tension, but it'll do for now. So we'll get this friggin' downpipe on there, and then we'll friggin' that other piece, I think it's already under there, and then yeah, it'll be lickety-splips. Hey, I apologize, it'll be lickety-splips. Well, we're about 12/34 of the way there. What a dick. My flashlight burned out. Son of a bitch! Oh, it burned out, boys. It burned out. That's sort of what we're after. I wasn't sure sort of where it was going to jab through, right? Because my plants. But it looks like it's trying to come out like right there. So if we just like, you know, hack the hunk off there, that might work. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I could put it under, I guess, but it'd be pretty freaking close to the ground. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Gotta put the tires on sooner or later. Probably. But, yeah, the old Welding helmet getting dicked friggin' sort of cocked over the program. Kinda lost me a day on my Vitya there, so apologize for that. We'll have to do a Tuesday and a Thursday this week, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We usually do. A couple years ago, I was stressing out terrible, but you know, what's the point? A little bit at a time, I suppose. That was way more time consuming than I thought, though. I figured I'd be able to just, you know, give her the old how you doing and bing bang boom, jab her in there, but no, she's in there now, though. Solid as block. Yeah. I think before I do fire it up, there's still a couple things I got to do, but one, I'm going to take the valve covers off and pour a little bit of Earl's down each friggin' R-skull. I mean, you know, it's got assembly lube on it, I would hope, but you know, being the machine shop that I took it to, probably not. And then the turbski line too, I'm going to do that, put a little drizzle down the turbski pipe there too, and that'll be more awesome. But I took the intercooler out because I got to clean it and dick around and make sure there's no chunks of nothing up in it and stuff and different things like that. So then, you know, once I get that son of a bitch mashed in there, and then we can put the supports in for the front R-skull there, and it'll pull it out just a little bit more away from the fan. We only got maybe 1/4 inch, not even probably, between the radiator and the fan, so hopefully that doesn't become an issue, because that'll suck. We're gonna have to get on this as much as we can, though. I got a lot of shit to do outside, and then just sort of putting it off for this, but now we're getting there. A couple things. Got to do all the light wiring and stuff like that. Anybody's good at automotive electrical, come to Inwood for how much or something, or joints probably. I don't know. But anyways, let me know what you think about, you know, just cutting a notch out of there. I don't know what else to do. I mean, I could just kick it down underneath that, but what I want to do is punch a hole, like, you know, completely into the side, but that's just up too high. You'll have to like put another 9-0 and do a how you doing. But my new helmet, my new one, yeah, kind of like it a little bit, but I mean, anything's better than that old one with the fake buttons. Hey, with the fake buttons, come on. Good Lord, I knew Lincoln no good. Eh? My TIG welder's Lincoln. It's just the noisiest bastard you ever did something. I probably could have got a way better TIG welder for half the price, probably. But anyways, boys, smoke cigarettes.